Tarot, so good to see you guys here today. I apologize, my camera was looking a little off. I hate the glare part, but anyways, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot, so good to see you guys here today. This reading is going to be for my all sign forecast, so it's going to be for July 31st through August 1st for 2024. Alright, so we're always going to start with an intro for you guys. We go into the energy for everybody, and then after we go into the energy, then we're able to go into the specific signs. And don't forget, they're all going to be time-stamped, okay? So after my intro, I like to wait for people to come in, and then we go into the signs, okay? Alright, so for you guys, for July, for today, I'm getting a lot of back and forth internal conflicts. I'm getting a lot of internal conflict. I'm getting a lot of emotions coming up. I'm getting a lot of Cancer energy. Emotions coming up to be faced. So Cancer and Scorpio energy to be released. It almost reminds me of you dealing with your inner child this week. It's like dealing with an aspect of the inner child that you haven't dealt with in a very long time. So this inner child of yours is very irritable. It's very scared. It's very wounded. It's feeling abandoned. It's like facing abandonment wounds right here. And I feel like the adult version of yourself is learning how to incorporate the inner child. That's what I'm getting. The adult version of you is learning to incorporate your inner child, and I'm getting you're struggling because the inner child is feeling so much, and so you have to be a part of that. You integrate with that. You deal with that overwhelm of emotions, and you're being, the advice is to be very gentle these next couple of days with yourself, because there's an overload of emotions coming in. You're healing an abandonment wound. Yes, that's what I'm getting. A lot of us are. I'm also getting secrecy, the moon, a lot of moon aspect, okay? Cancer energy. Handling all of that at once. Outburst, irritability, going from being angry to feeling your emotions. But it's so overwhelming that it's easier for you to go back to anger. I'm getting a shift between the two, okay? So be very patient with yourself. This process takes a while. To a flip. Hi, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Alright, so that's the intro. And then I will timestamp when we start on the reading, okay? To a flip. What are we talking about? We were just talking about energy. So a lot of us are dealing with abandonment wounds this week. Integrating with the inner child, right? Maybe we've abandoned this inner child for a very long time, or there's an aspect of this inner child that we have not dealt with. And so now we're dealing with that aspect, and the inner child's very wounded, very abandoned, and it needs you. Because it's going through an overwhelm of emotions, and you're trying to understand this inner child of yours. You're trying to integrate with it. You're trying to accept it. You're trying to love it with as much kindness as possible. Hi, welcome. Hey, Taiha, nice to hear from you. Nice to hear from you. Yeah. What color is it? Jesus Christ. So anybody here, like, if we're really dealing and struggling, right, with, like, for example, the inner child, I'm getting a lot of people doing outbursts, saying some very inappropriate things in this channel, and I feel like this is what I'm saying. It's like our inner child looks for reasons to lash out because we feel unheard. A lot of us are lashing out in here because we feel so unheard, which is what I'm talking about with a lot of Cancer energy. the overwhelm of emotions, but with the what's hidden. There's things about us that we haven't uncovered yet. So it's like our inner child lashes out because it wants to feel validated. It wants to feel heard. So what does it do? It acts like a child. It throws tantrums and it blurts things out that may not be necessarily what you really want, right? So, but we do it because it's our way of getting attention. Maybe that's the only way we feel heard, by doing things like that. Thank you. Don't let them get to you. They don't. This is what I'm saying, Jaman. What do you really want? It's not me doing a backflip. What do you need to feel nourished, right? I think this is funny. I don't take anything you guys say personal. But this is what I'm saying. It's like, it's this overwhelm of energy that's coming in. So a lot of us are going from anger to feeling the emotion. But because the emotions are so raw, they're just so heavy, right? This abandonment wound, these open wounds are so rough that we want to run back to anger. We go from anger to feeling our emotions, to anger to feeling our emotions. And I feel like this is a part of the cycle, right? We're learning to still be gentle and kind and be in the moment. So a lot of us are going through a lot of change, a lot of integration with the darkness within us. And I think integration with the child mostly, but I feel like this is good. This is good practice for us right now. For us all, we get a kick out of it, just like you say. How's my night going? My night's going good. Yeah. My night's going well. You get a kick out of it. Exactly, Jaman. So you get a kick out of it. So what do you really need, right? So it's like, what do you need from yourself for it to be enough? Do you see what I'm saying? Like that's where we're at today. You're crazy. How's your night? My night is going good. I'm here jamming with you guys, chilling with you guys, talking to you guys. To make someone laugh. I see. Okay. You didn't. I'm telling you, I'm not taking anything you say like in a bad way. I just think sometimes we all need something, which is why I asked, what do you need? And once you know what it is, you'll be fine. Just lay there and empty. Jesus. Okay, so if there are any other questions, let me know. We're about to get started with the reading. Actually, you know what? I forgot my paper. Give me 1 second, you guys. Chicken have a kid. Oh, you're funny. All right, so we do the all sign forecast here. We're gonna go from Aries all the way to Pisces. And after we do playtime, which is questions and answers. Yeah, I see what you mean. Capricorn, shout out to Capricorn. So, Devraj, I'm sorry, I mispronounced your name. So, yeah, tarot reading is just that I get into the energy of the signs for you guys for the next day, and then just pretty much go over the advice. So it's like they call them foreseers, fortune tellers, whatever you want to call them. I just read the energy. So whatever the card is telling me, that's what I read off of it. Gotcha, I'm a Cancer. Okay. All right, shout out to Aquarius, shout out to Capricorn, shout out to Cancer. Yes, shout out to all you guys. I want to timestamp this reading, and I forgot to bring a freaking pen. I'm pissed. All right, let's see. All right, give me a second. I have to go get a pen. I'm trying to think if I have one over here. Where I have one. This magnets. How long have you been doing this? I've been doing this for about a year now. I've been doing this for about a year now. I enjoy what I do. It's really fun. We get into the nitty gritty. We get into the energy, right? Like I said earlier, we were discussing the inner child and accessing that energy and struggling to calm or nurture that inner child. A lot of us are struggling with that. So a lot of us are going through a lot of outbursts this week, where you're going to see yourselves going through a lot of emotional highs and lows, outbursts, going from feeling the pain and crying to anger. It's like going from the pain to anger, pain to anger, pain to anger, because this is the only way you know how to deal with that pain. So, skip my comment. I mean, I don't think you should be mad that somebody skipped your comment. It wasn't intentional. Please start with Capricorn. I can relate already. Yeah, right. So, yeah, don't take anything personal. Just like you guys say, don't take anything personal. You guys should never take anything personal. It's not to hate you. It's not to anything like that, okay? I'm sending y'all nothing but love, okay? All right, so we're going to get started. Let me just get, what am I looking for? Give me 1 second. I can really already. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a pen. I hate when I do that. I hate when I go to get something and shit falls. All right. So, I apologize about that. All right. Come on. All right. All right, thank you guys. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to get started. So, the sign that we have going for is Aries. We're working with Aries right now. Oh, and you know the worst part? It's so hot out today. All right. So, Aries. Today we're going with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, and we're time stamping at 14:20. So with the Knight of Cups, you see this energy right here? This is you. I feel like some of you guys are gaining the confidence with yellow. We talk about solar plexus, and the blue we talk about the throat chakra. Speaking up. I feel like you guys talk, but there's no sword energy. So a lot of you guys may be good at speaking your truth, right? You guys are really good at speaking your truth, but I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know how to speak from the heart. So when we talk about a Knight of Cups, we talk about a cup energy. This is all about your emotions, the realm of the emotions, and speaking what you need, what's in your heart. Can you explain how to do this again? And are you reading from the cards? Does the cards tell you something? Do you feel something from the cards? Yes. That's a yes to all of them, Maria, okay? So for me, it's like I'm getting, not only do I read from the card, I'm getting the energy. So the energy that I get from these 3 cards are a different story than another person would get. So your guides show me, my guides show me what needs to be said to you guys. That's all it is. But yes, Maria, you are correct. Only some. Only somewhat. Hey, Michael, welcome back. I remember you, Michael. All right. So with the Knight, I'm getting speaking up for once. Maybe you guys used to struggle with this when you were younger. I'm getting somebody who, when you were a kid, this is a trauma for some of you guys. I feel like you might have struggled speaking because every time you talked or said something to your friends, your parents, your family members, I feel like you were unheard. No one ever heard what you said, or they overlooked you, or they told you to be quiet. And I feel like because you were never able to express yourself from your heart or be emotional or vulnerable when you were a kid, it translates, you took that trauma with you, and now you assume that you can't say anything from the heart. And I don't mean just stating facts or speaking up in a harsh manner. I'm talking about being very vulnerable, like putting yourself out there. I feel like there's this fear of putting yourself out there because you think that if nobody listened to me before, no one is going to listen to me now. Oh, and my siblings going to just microwave my therapy. What? Sagittarius. Sorry to hear that. This is true. Alex, I'm not sure what. I think Alex that was a joke. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was. Okay. The next card after the Knight of Cups is the Moon and the 3 of Pentacles. They're in reverse though. That's what I'm saying. It's like accessing a version of self. It almost seems to me like you guys use that excuse that, hey, if nobody listened to me before, why would anybody listen to me now? It almost seems like you carried that trauma with you for so long, you don't know how to speak from the heart. Or you're afraid somebody's going to say something to you that they shouldn't, and then you're going to have to go beast mode on them. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm getting that's not real. That's a trauma you have to get over, or you have to practice speaking up and talking as vulnerable as possible. It's good practice for you. You need to start doing that, incorporating that. Otherwise, people are never going to understand you. This is another thing. I feel like you say people don't understand you, but I'm getting because you don't tell them who you are. You don't really show them who you are. You don't share what's in your heart. With the Moon in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles, yeah, I'm getting struggling to change. This is my change card. With the blue and yellow again. It's confidence, solar plexus, and then the throat chakra. I'm getting some of you guys, your desire is you don't even know. You keep your secrets to yourself. You keep your heart's desire to yourself. And this week, it's like you're going to be put to the test to speak up. And you'd be surprised at what people are going to say in return. So again, if you're around people that don't really listen to you, I think that's why. I think that's why you keep attracting people that don't know how to listen. Because you still have that outdated belief that people aren't going to listen. So if you speak up this week and they don't listen, that's okay. That doesn't mean no one takes you into consideration. It just means you have to find the people that will. But the whole point is that you should still speak up about what your needs are, because you matter. You matter more than anything. So you are of priority, you are of importance, and that's all that matters. Even if people reject you, even if people say you're crazy, even if people don't like you, it doesn't matter. If people tell you to shut up, it doesn't matter. You spoke up because it's who you are. And once you feel their disrespect towards you, that's when you know you got to walk away. Maybe that's another reason. I feel like a lot of you guys don't speak up because you know people are going to walk away from you and you're afraid to lose these people in your life. I'm going to go in order. So we're going to go from Aries all the way through Pisces, okay? Just because I have to timestamp this. That's the only reason. And then I just got to make sure I check everyone properly, okay? And then we got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. But thank you for sticking around. Thank you so much. So now we got the Three of Pentacles in reverse as well. It's like this week you're going to speak up. I feel like some of you guys are fed up and tired. You're fed up and tired of not being heard. You're fed up and tired of hiding who you really are to people please. It's like you're pretending to be, not that you're pretending, it's like you're holding back who you really are to keep the peace, and that's never going to work. For some of you guys, I'm getting that once you speak up, you're going to get better at this. You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle to speak up and state your own needs. Because again, it's like your inner child comes out. Once you speak up, you're going to feel shaky, you're going to feel a little fear because you're being vulnerable. You're putting yourself back out there again. And you're afraid to get rejected. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting, yeah, like look, it's an explosion of you coming out and saying how you feel. You need to, or else you're going to erupt. Then some of you guys wonder why you get so angry and burst out and just burst. Some of you guys either shut down. It's like not implosion. It could be an implosion, but it's like an explosion of words or anger or whatever because you haven't mastered speaking up right away or putting up boundaries right away, which is why when you hold back for that long, you're going to explode. So I feel like you're learning that lesson now. Hi, Lamia. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Welcome, Lamia. Welcome back. All right, that was for Aries. Yeah, that was an interesting reading for Aries. You guys are learning not to implode or lash out at people anymore this week. Good for you. It's going to take some practice, y'all, but you guys are learning for Aries. What's next? We just started, Lamia. We're barely on, we just finished Aries. We're about to go to Taurus. Good morning. Hey, Karen. Welcome back. Welcome back to all the people that watch me on a regular basis or have tuned in a couple of times. Welcome back to you guys. I've missed you guys. It's always nice to catch you guys over here on my lives. I have this question. What happens if you don't speak up because it is hard for someone? When you don't speak up, you sacrifice your own peace for somebody else. Aren't you tired? It's like you can keep doing that, but one day you're just going to get so tired, you're going to end up lashing out or imploding. You're going to blow up. Like, if you have a tendency of blowing up on somebody, that's really bad because you're lashing out since you ran out of patience. If it's the opposite where you don't say anything, you're going to self-sabotage yourself. You're going to end up hurting yourself. That's what happens when you don't speak from your heart, when you don't speak up, state your boundaries, when you don't do that. It's like, and again, people do that because they're afraid to speak up. They're afraid of what people are going to say to them. They're afraid of getting yelled at. This is like a childhood trauma. So once you realize that you don't want to do that anymore, It's like admitting it. Some people know they do this. Some people know they have that issue, but it's a deeper issue. It's like this pain that you're carrying inside of not being heard. So when that happens, it's like the people that you already do have in your life, you can't risk to lose them because you probably didn't have much growing up. So again, it's like a trauma issue. I would say you need to cry. I would say you have to go through that trauma, because if you don't, you're going to self-sabotage yourself. You're risking your own peace of mind for others. It's like you're sacrificing yourself for everybody else around you just to keep the peace. But you're the only one without peace. I'm back. Who are you working? Who are you working? I'm back. Hey, Ian. Thank you, Maria. Yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow. It helps with the channel. It helps the channel grow. All right, the next sign is going to be for Taurus. 26, Taurus. All right. For Taurus, we're working with the Hierophants and the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I'm getting you guys are working with giving and receiving. You guys are working with giving and receiving. With the Six of Pentacles. It's giving and receiving energy. Maybe some of you guys have focused too much on giving and realizing that hasn't really gotten you anywhere. It happens. And some of you guys have been just taking too much. So it depends on the person. For my Taurus, it's a balance. It's looking for a balance here. Balance and harmony. When you give too much of yourself, you hurt yourself, right? And I feel like you guys are working on that right now at the moment. This is where the area where you're struggling, Taurus, right? Because again, you're hard workers. Tauruses are notorious for giving. It's mother nature. It's a mother energy, right? They give and give and give and give because they will give the shirt off their back. They're very nurturing that way. They'll do that. That's just who they are, right? And I feel like you guys are working on putting yourself first for once, which is really good for you guys. I love your videos. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. All the peace and love, Maria. Thank you. Thank you. All right. With the Ace of Wands here, and don't forget, if I don't respond right back, it's because I'm trying to get into the energy and then trying to get to you guys, okay? So I do apologize. With the Ace of Wands and Temperance in reverse, so yeah, I'm getting a lot of you guys struggle to get to this balance. You guys struggled. It's like you kind of wanted to do things on your terms, or maybe the life that you lived was on your terms only, and you're starting to understand why. Like when you did things your way instead of listening to your intuition or God or whoever you believe in, instead of surrendering and listening to the advice that God was giving you, I felt like you guys were trying to tell God that no, you know what you're doing, and and I feel like that was a lesson you had to learn, because divine timing talks about surrendering to the moment and knowing. When you surrender to the moment, you don't have this like mentality of I have to give. I have to give to receive. It's a very codependent energy that I'm getting. And I feel like you guys are finally accepting this. I feel like a lot of you guys gave too much because you were afraid to lose as well. It's like a impoverished mentality that you're getting over. And it's not your fault. I just think a lot of us grew up with trauma. But for Taurus, this lesson for you, it's about temperance energy, divine timing, surrender to the moment so you don't give too much of yourself. It wasn't just money that you guys were giving. You guys were giving too much of your resources, your time, your energy. You were giving too much of it away freely, and it was like killing you. And the divine was like, you need to stop, relax, calm down. There's enough here for you where you don't have to go looking for it anywhere else. If you surrender to the moment, you receive everything that you need. But you kept telling the divine, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. So what did you do? You went out there and caused destruction. This was you going into the chaos and living in chaos. There's no life in this Ace of Wands. You're tired, you're exhausted. This is you with Temperance in reverse, out of alignment. Because you were afraid to lose. And now you understand that is not how you want to live your life anymore. With the Hierophant is going within, right? Seeking guidance. Hierophant is seeking guidance to the divine. Asked the divine for guidance, and the divine sat there and was like, I gave you guidance. I'm giving you guidance every day. And you realize that you guys were out of alignment. The divine was giving you guidance. You just chose not to receive it. And now it's like, oh, that bit you in the butt. So now you're sitting down like, okay, now I get it. I see why. I see why. God was just trying to help me, but I didn't want to take the help. And so a lot of you guys had to learn that lesson the hard way, and that's okay. That's part of life. Oh, that's so cool. I never saw it from that perspective, Maria. That's really interesting. Wow. It's comforting to learn about me without, I don't know how to explain. Right, because you didn't share anything about me, about yourself, right? And it's like, I just gave you what you needed to hear. Yeah, that is really interesting. I never saw it from that perspective. I think this is so cool. I'm learning from the viewers, you know what I'm saying? I learned too. So this is awesome. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so now it's like the divine is like, here, this is a cup that God was offering you. It said if you surrender to my will, divine timing, the will, if you surrender, you're going to find things here in the moment that you couldn't find anywhere else out there because you went out there looking for it. You gave and gave and gave, hoping somebody would give back to you, and guess what? They didn't do it. So now you have no other choice. You got tired, you're exhausted, you spent resources, you spent time, you spent all your money, you're gone, and you're broke inside, spiritually. Because they took and took and took and nothing was enough. They didn't even give anything back to you. That's why you learned, I can't do that anymore. I'm going to go insane doing that. Some of you guys literally broke into insanity doing that. So here's the divine offering you a cup again. The cup was always there. You just had to sit down and realize that this was for you. It was there. Now you see the cup clearly and understand there's a whole world filled with joy, energy, love, resources, abundance. There's an abundance of things here offered to you from the divine. It was always there. And you know the best part about this story? That you get to see that now. You see that now. And now you're overwhelmed with, look, it's like the sea parted. I'm getting the sea is parting so you could see it. You see something that you didn't see before, you overlooked it, you didn't understand it. You didn't want the offer then, but you want it now. Because you understand that whatever God is offering you is 10 times better than what you could have gotten out there. You didn't get anything from out when you were out there. Nothing. Everything that you wanted was from inside. It was given to you inside. And you learned that lesson today. Or you're going to learn that lesson this week. With the Two of Pentacles, it's again another 2 and 2. It's a building partnership with yourself, higher self, God, whatever you want to call it. Whatever faith you believe in, that's what it is. Partnering it up with your faith. Accepting this token of faith and sitting still with it and acknowledging it and making it yours. And here you are in communion with your own faith. So if you went from realizing that you thought you had a lot of faith, right? And so you sat down and were like, why do I need this from people? Why do I overgive? Why do I overshare? Why do I this? Why do I that? Because it's coming from a feeling of lack. You didn't believe in God's timing as well as you said you did. And that's okay. It happens. We all feel that way. to a certain degree and extent. But it got to the point where, Taurus, it was harming you. It's harming you, right? And so you had to let go and realize that this mentality of lack is what's going to kill you. And so here you are, accepting God's grace, accepting that if you just surrender, there's an abundance here. You're no longer looking for codependent relationships, right? For somebody to give you something in return, because God can give you that. Higher self can give you that. Meditation can give you that. But you have to be sick and tired in order for you to surrender. Surrender. You knew you had a problem. You lacked faith. But now, even if you lack faith, because you realize you lack faith, you were misaligned, you still know that there's still a choice to surrender right now. And so you're taking it. Congratulations, Taurus. I can be really open, and then sometimes I can be really mean, and then I could shut down, and then I can get back up, and then it's just a cycle life. I hope you see that half of me. I feel tired lately and sad, but then again, I feel good and well. Yeah, I mean, but again, it's the, like, it's knowing when to quit. Surrender is not quitting, but surrender is admitting, like, man, there's a problem. I need help in this area, and I'm willing to do something that I don't always do, right? So if I go out there and look to find the answer, that's not me surrendering. Me surrendering is sitting down and admitting, okay, I can't. I choose to not take action anymore. I'm going to let God take over. Or religion, whatever it is that you believe in, higher self, whatever, right? I'm letting source, the universe, come in and dictate where I need to go next. And that's only because you got sick and tired. There was no other alternative. You have to be sick and tired. That's all it is. So, congratulations, Taurus. You guys thought you'd never get here. You're here. So this is an addiction. Codependency is an addiction, by the way. If you were dealing with codependency, here you are breaking that. Because you have a 2 and 2, right? That's faith. You just need one more 2 to complete that 2, 2, 2, right? But it's still faith. You choosing faith today. You chose to align today. You choose to sit down and stop running. You face the pain today. That's real growth, guys. We work so hard. How long have we all been working to get to this point, Taurus? How long have you been working? Years. Years. That was for my Taurus. Damn, man. So many changes going in. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are doing phenomenal work. You guys are doing everything on your ends. Going from misaligning to aligning to aligning again to misaligning again. Like, it's crazy. But you guys are showing up. You still do the work. We still face our problems. We still face the trauma. We sit down. We heal. We cry. We do what we can. And it wasn't in vain. This is everything that we do just to get here to the surrender stage. Everything we do just to get to the surrender stage. Can you believe that? How many years? How many months? All right. Next sign is going to be Gemini. 3910. All right, Gemini. I'm drawing your cards right now. Interesting. So far, these readings have been really good, okay? So, let's see what else. Wow, Gemini. You got 3 major arcanas. I always draw about 3 to 6 cards for you guys for like short readings, but I'm getting major arcana. 4 of them are major arcana. Okay, this has been wanting to come out. And the Lovers, damn. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, so for Gemini, I have the Magician. He's looking this way though, from the 7 of Pentacles. You see this? It's like walking away from your treasure chest or not looking at your investments. There's something here that you're not wanting to look at. This is a treasure chest. This is a vault. This is everything. Your whole life's work, your belongings, your investments. This is everything to you. And for a second, it looks like you turned around and you didn't even want to take a look at the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is the hard work, investments. Is my investment going to pay off type of energy? It's almost as some of you guys wanted to give up because you didn't see results for Gemini, which is very interesting. Hi, Martin. Welcome back. Hey, Karen. Welcome back. Okay. So, hopefully everything's okay with you, Martin. With the 7 of Pentacles, I'm getting, yeah, like wondering if I'm also getting, for whatever reason, I'm getting change with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, in order for you to get this 7 of Pentacles, you understand that you have to be willing to change. Maybe that's what you've been missing. Because remember, when we talk about 7 of Pentacles, we talk about waiting for results. Like, wondering if it's going to pay off, if the ships are going to come in. But I'm getting an energy of resistance from you. You're not willing to take this abundance because it's going to require a sacrifice. And that means that it's going to require you needing to change or needing to adjust or needing to take accountability. It's like you not taking the chest. I'm like, why wouldn't you? A logical person would say, why wouldn't you take this treasure chest? But it's almost as if you, as a magician, you understand energy, you understand tools. You understand with certain tools, you have to, what methods to apply to certain tools to see an investment, to be able to create, to be able to do whatever it is that you want. It almost seems as if the magician, you know that if you're going to take on the 7 of Pentacles, this room full of abundance and pentacles, right? Because at the end of the day, this is just energy. This is energy. So you know the person that you have to be, the accountability that's going to take for you to be able to use this energy to multiply it. You know the person that you're going to have to become to be able to access this. The sacrifices you're going to have to take to be able to convert this energy and make it abundant. To be able to create anything with this treasure chest. You understand the power of creation. Pentacle also talks about creation. Creating. And you're the magician. The magician creates. Right? So you understand the power of a pentacle, so you understand that it's going to require a lot from you. That's why you're not looking at this pentacle. Bam. Bam. That's powerful. That is powerful today, guys. I'm getting a lot of power today from you guys. This energy is speaking today. You get the Wheel of Fortune. Again, I feel like some of you guys thought this was about luck. So it's changing your mentality. You know, going from 7 of Pentacles, wanting, hoping I get results, hoping, staying still, to actually applying the methods, becoming the person, taking accountability. So when you start looking at it from that perspective, then the wheel turns. When you take control of your life, right, the wheel turns. Interesting. Wow. It's funny because although the cards are saying the Wheel of Fortune with justice, right, and judgment after, right? It's so crazy because these are all luck cards. This is something that's given to you from the divine. But I'm getting that you guys understand, because you're the magician. It's hard to be the magician. Hi, I am going to make another. You're beautiful. Thank you, Martin. Going to make another? What do you mean going to make another? All right. Because you're the magician, you understand the importance of what it is to create. And we're going back to this again because Gemini, again, this talks about you being the influence, you putting in the hard work, you becoming the person, you being open and willing to receive, right? Clearing all those channels to receive. So now you're going from justice, which is sitting on your butt, waiting to receive, hoping that the universe brings in everything that you desire. You're going from that mentality to judgment. Judgment always talks about what do you do on a daily basis, the choices that you make that are going to significantly impact your future. So you're going from a receiving, wanting mentality, expecting mentality, to becoming the person, working to create your reality. Do you see the difference? That is a huge difference in perspective. But who else to understand this perspective than the magician? Because you are the creator. You don't say somebody creates my life, you create it. Gemini, that's the energy you're going into this week. It's very powerful. Very powerful. I'm not saying God doesn't have influence over you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, because it's so easy to misconstrue what I'm saying here. What I'm actually saying is, this is like taking accountability and wanting to make better decisions so that down the line you'll be happier. Because we all want things, but it's like, it takes two. It takes a partnership. You can't just expect people to give you things. We have to work towards them. We have to be willing to change or open to receiving, so that we can also, that's work too. Becoming open to receiving, that's work too. That requires a lot of our contribution, a lot of our participation. It's funny because you go from the Judgment to the Seven of Swords, which 2 7, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're willing to grab this sword of truth and take it with you. Now you're taking a sword with you. It's higher knowledge, understanding of the game of life, understanding where you need to be accountable, understanding what you need to sacrifice, what you need to stand up for, how authentic you need to show up in your everyday life to make a change. And you're only doing this because you love yourself. You got the Lovers next. You love yourself enough to change. You love yourself enough to it's like when you pray, right? A lot of people pray and they say, I want God, I want you to give me this, give me strength, give me this, right? Like you want to ask from that, right? But it's like I'm getting going from praying for God to give you things to now you're asking God, give me the willingness to be open-minded. Do you see the difference? It's the way you pray is even different. You're going from God, you're just seeing things like, God, I want money. For example, if you're saying, God, I want money, you're going from that to now you're asking God, God, show me ways in which I have talents so that I can go and create abundance for myself, right? It's like that type of mentality. I hope I'm making sense. I hope that makes sense. Your fast food favorite. Sorry if I got you confused. So that's what I meant by another account. Oh, okay, Maria, I see you. No problem. I see you. So you're your mom now. Your mom. That's my favorite word, by the way. Your mom. All right. Your fast food favorite? My favorite fast food would be, I don't know. I have a lot of fast food. Wings, hot wings, like Buffalo Wild Wings maybe, or Chipotle, or I mean I love Mexican food more than anything, so I always get Mexican food. I'll cook Mexican food. I like sushi, but it's not fast food, so I don't know. I'm not really into fast food like that. Like I don't really go to McDonald's like that or Burger King. I don't really eat that. I don't know. It just doesn't taste good to me. I feel like it tastes fake. But yeah, but I'll eat Chipotle once in a while, you know. I'm just scared because it can make you sick. Yeah, but thanks for asking, Karen. Interesting reading, guys. Yeah, I used to love fast food, but I think maybe as I got older, like, it just doesn't taste good. It tastes weird. It's not healthy. It makes me feel sick. I don't know. Which is not to say that I eat healthy, like, compared to other people, but I do try. Alright, the next reading is for Cancer. 5120. Alright, Cancer, 5120. Okay. For you guys, I'm getting the Hermit with the Empress. Interesting. I'm getting two different energies. I don't know if this is your guides, an ancestor, an elder of yours, a friend of yours. This is a guiding force of yours. It's a Hermit. He's bringing, the only reason, this is a Hermit, so usually the energy would be like going within, figuring things out, but I'm getting the Hermit with the Empress. So if this isn't you, no, I'm not getting you. I'm getting an elder. I'm getting a guide of yours, an ascended master, a grown-up, maybe a grandpa, a grandma, somebody that's an elder of yours that loves you. They love you very much. So if it's a guide, it could be a guide that's bringing in light into you. They're bringing in clarity, truth, light, like light. They're bringing in light into you. You see how burdened or hidden you really are? Yeah. You're hidden. People don't know you. People can't see you. You can't see yourself. This is different. This is like High Priestess energy. I'm getting more High Priestess than Empress energy on here for you. Yeah, I'm getting more High Priestess than Empress. I feel like you're hidden, or you hide from people, or you don't show them who you really are. I'm getting secretive. There's this secret about you. It's just in your nature to do that. It's very High Priestess energy, like I said. With the Queen of Swords, though, it's almost as if it's saying to come out. But I'm getting like this, I don't want to say defensiveness. I think you hide from people because it's your coping mechanism. It's your defense mechanism. Hey, Serenity, welcome. It's your, like, it's what you need. It's like an illusionist too. Look, you see how it's a sword. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But the sword is hidden. And you can't even see in the background. It's so hidden. It's so out of sight. It's hidden in plain sight, I'm getting from some of you guys, Cancer. Like, it's a sword and it's dangerous and it holds a lot of authenticity and a lot of power because it's a Queen of Swords. It's a strong sword. But it's hidden from people. You hide it, you cover it with all of this gorgeous, beautiful flower energy. It's like a disguise. I'm getting you're disguising yourself. so that people don't really see the threat that you really are, or the powerhouse that you really are. Like, you could try to disguise yourself all you want, but it's like, at the end of the day, you're still the Empress or a High Priestess. You're still the Queen of Swords. You're dangerous. Like, you can harm somebody if you really wanted to. But I'm getting that this is detrimental to you. You're hiding from people because it's easier, or it keeps the limelight off of you and you think it's to keep you safe. But I think that that's actually harming you, because you're actually supposed to be out here as a star. You're supposed to be shining. You're supposed to be all out. But I'm getting you're hiding from people because it's easier. It's nicer to be in the background. It's safer. But it's, again, it's like harming you more than it's doing good for you. Maybe that was a tactic that you had to use when you were younger to keep you safe, right? Especially if you're a woman. Maybe it's just a tactic. You grew up in a harmful environment, I don't know, where you needed to kind of blend in or hide out or hide so that people don't see how nice and vulnerable you are. Because if they smelled that from you, or they smelled fear, they would eat you alive, right? They would hit you, I don't know. But I'm getting that this is a source, a coping mechanism. This is how you survive. This is survival mode. This isn't even thriver mode. But I'm getting your wish. It's like, this is you though. You know you're a star. You know you're supposed to be out here shining with everybody else. But you sacrifice this being seen to survive. Do you see what I'm saying? Which was a good tactic at one point, but it's not serving you anymore. You're not in danger anymore, are you? You're not. I'm getting it's time for you to be seen, so you need to step out, show out. I'm getting the star, which is 17, so that's an 8 with the 8 of Cups. Yeah. You've needed this. You need this. Your heart's desire, it's what you want the most, is to be noticed, to be out there, to shine. You're a star. So you need to heal from that trauma. You need to heal from whatever that is, so that you can come out and be you. The real you can come out to play. That's what you want. You just want to belong. You just want to be out there. You just want to be yourself, right? But it's like you've never been able to, and now it's your chance. Take that chance. Some of you guys need to do a little bit of healing so that you feel safe enough to go out there and show yourself as you really are. What are you just hanging out with? Okay. I didn't really understand that. Okay. So, with the 8 of Cups is, yeah, look, temperance. Yeah, it's like you're showcasing. This is what you want. This is your heart's desire, to be out, be yourself, be seen. It's to be seen. You just want to be seen. Aquarius energy, right? You want to change the world, and the only way you can do that is to be seen. With temperance, it's coming out of this cup, and ta-da! This is your coming out party, right? Be you. This is the real you coming out to be. And I feel like this is the time, in divine timing. It was meant to be this way. Take the opportunity. Show yourself as you are. You were meant to. You're meant to be a star. So take the opportunity to do just that. You'll be happier in the long term. I feel like you lived your whole life sacrificing versions of yourself to fit in. And again, it wasn't to fit in, it was to thrive, to survive. It was to survive. But it's not like that anymore. So you're working on getting the confidence to be you, to show up as you are. And you will. I see you succeeding in this. Wow, look what fell out. The Emperor. You see the difference between this Empress? She's afraid to come out. She's afraid to be exposed. She's surviving. She's not thriving, right? In divine timing is here. You're coming out from this cup. Your heart's desire is to be you expression. This is the confidence to express yourself because it has yellow and orange, which is sacral. It's expression, creativity. But with the solar plexus, it's the confidence to do that. Solar plexus energy, the confidence to be the star that you really are, showing out as you are. And now you got the Emperor energy coming out. He is exploring. This is his territory. He's laying claim to the land. It's his world to discover. It's yours. That's what's up for you this week. So congratulations, Cancer. You've worked really hard. You went from surviving to thriving. You lived your surviving phase. It's time to thrive. Come. I'm not taking anything in offense, but I don't really understand what you're saying. You want me to call you? I feel like the way you express yourself in writing is a little, like, kind of step back for a second and read what you're writing, because I feel like it's coming off a little bit, it's hard to understand. Like, as a reader, I'm reading what you're writing. It's really difficult for me to understand what you're meaning, what you're writing, what you're trying to say. So that's why I always ask to elaborate. All right. The next sign is for Leo. 6150. Leo. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Serenity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This helps with the channel. Alright, for Leo, I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles right off the bat. Yo, whoever you are very, not just confident, right? Because you're Leo. Let's just be honest. You're Leo. You're confident regardless. I'm getting, you're somebody who's very good with abundance, value. You're good with money. I'm getting a lot of earth energy, so you're either good at creating money, so like creating abundance, right? It doesn't always have to be money, but I'm getting value. Like, you are you bring value to the table, Leo. You got the 10, for my readings. As for Leo, you got the 10 of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles, right? You're at a 10. You know how to make multiple of this. You know about generational wealth, generational abundance. You understand the meaning of value, money, currency, not just monetary currency. We talk about spiritual currency, all other type of currencies, right? You are a master at that. You learn a thing or two in the trade, right? This is interesting. You're really good, man. I'm getting somebody who's just good with value, abundant. They understand the meaning of value. You see how you're picking up this coin, and with this air energy, you're using air energy. You understand the value of this. You understand what it is to cultivate, to create, to bring it in, to invest it, to double it. Like, you understand currency very well. Just currency in general. You got the World next though. It almost seems like you're ending a cycle here because you've finished, you've created something, a legacy. You're leaving a legacy behind, and you created something that will be worth, that will be a part of your legacy. I know it's a big deal, but this is what I'm getting. With the World, you're looking at your life cycle, this last cycle. That's what you had to learn, values, abundance. If you had to learn about an abundance mentality, then you learned it. Like, this was probably what you had to learn this whole cycle, and that's why it took as long as it did, and that's why you're a master at it, because it took years of preparation to get here. So it's like an abundance mentality, abundance in currency. You understand it. You understand your worth. You understand value, which is why I was saying that you understand what it is to have a point. It's valuable. And so that's a lesson that you're ending. You had to learn that. It's part of your life cycle. It just had to be. It's a big deal whether you see it or not, because these are these values that you learn, lessons learned, are going to be taught to others, your kin. You can teach this to people. It's very important. I'm getting a strong foundation with the King of Cups. A very strong foundation. I'm getting somebody that when it rained, you just use the rain to enhance your foundation. This is a whirlwind, a tornado, right? Like, you can build anything with any obstacle that came at you, anything that comes at you, anything that's thrown at you, you use it. You use it to build. You don't care. This is an emotionally mature person. Leo, you're an emotionally mature person. You're balanced, very well balanced, and you have a strong foundation. You don't understand. It almost seems to me like you're more focused on learning a lesson or building value that you forget that what really matters is the person you become along the journey. And I think you forgot about that, or you underestimate that the person you become because of the journey is what really matters. So yeah, you could have made a lot of money, you could be an investor, you could be the skill that you're trade, but it's the confidence, the person, the integrity, the authenticity. It's those things that are more valuable than the money. And I feel like you underestimate that, or you're learning that as you go. Like, the person you are is a powerhouse. A King of Cups is a powerhouse. And I feel like you forgot that. Or you take that, you don't even take that into account. But it's like, that's the most important thing. The person that you become along the journey, at the end of the journey, mattered more than the money that you made out of it, than the skills you learned out of it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why you're so confident. Not just that you're a Leo, but it's like every time you learn a lesson, you become more confident. With the Eight of Wands, I'm getting another powerhouse energy. And the Ace of Wands, it's like, it doesn't, again, every wand represents a lesson learned. And I feel like this is what made you this. Do you see how powerful this Eight of Wands looks? It's gorgeous, it's green, it's confident, it's from the heart, it's structured, it's a strong foundation. It's fast moving. And I feel like you underestimate that that's part of the journey, or it doesn't, you don't even picture it or consider it until after the lesson is learned. But that's what you wanted. You wanted to be better. You wanted to be stronger. You wanted to build character. Did you forget that that's why you did it in the first place? Because I think that's what happened. Now look at this flimsy Ace of Wands. This is how it starts, right? You start off like this, messy. The journey's difficult. You don't know what you're doing. You're struggling left and right, and then you end up like this. Another wand. You convert this wand, and at the end of the journey, you just add another wand in here, which is why you're so successful. You've been doing this for years, and you still forget that it's the person that you became that's attractive. That's what's attractive. Because when you have children or, you know, grandchildren or your kin or clients, they're not looking just at the money that you made. They're looking at the person you became. Because those are the values you're going to instill onto your children. That's why this needed to be said to you, Leo. That's why you do it. That's part of the process. You need to remember that. Interesting. All right, that was for Leo. Next one is Virgo. 70, 15. All right, Virgo, 70, 15. That would be like 9 minutes. Okay, we'll get to that later. All right, Virgo, we're going to use the Lune, the L for you guys. Can you tell I love doing readings, tarot readings? I love it. I love it. I don't know. I always knew, like, I always loved tarot. Can I tell you guys this, Virgo? I always loved tarot. But I never did it because I didn't think I would ever be good enough, you know? This was like 5 years ago. I would never thought I would be good at something like this. And it turns out that, look, now I cannot imagine my life without doing tarot. So, wow. This is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm getting 3 queens on the board, Virgo. 3 queens on the board. This is, Let's see what else. One more card. I'm going to draw 6. Just because there's so much to talk about, you know? Okay. Virgo, I got 7 because 2 fell. Is it raining so bad in the pouring in? I'm outside on the porch. Okay, I see you. Do a flip. Again? I ain't doing no flip. You pay me? How much you pay me? PayPal. PayPal's in the description. Send me $10. Send me $10 plus another $10 plus another $10 plus another $10. Keep doing it, and then I'll do a flip. All right. So you have the Virgo. You have the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You're missing one more queen. We're missing the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a very strong individual here, okay? I'm getting particularly women, okay? You don't have to be a woman, it's just energy. The gender, I want to say woman just because I'm getting a very strong woman. Strong, independent, very self-driven, very accomplished, very... I feel like this is somebody who probably wasn't handed anything in their life, or if they were, they had to struggle along the way a lot. I'm getting somebody who was maybe rejected a lot, or laughed at a lot, or looked down upon a lot. If you're not a minority here, I would be surprised. This is the type of person I'm talking about, like a person who's been through the ringer. I don't know why I wanted to say minority. I'm just thinking of the worst case scenario. Like somebody who's been through something is usually a minority woman who's probably been, through hell and back. Who probably wasn't born rich, right? I'm getting somebody who was at a disadvantage. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I don't know. With the Queen of Wands, yeah, it's like you wanted to, this is you, somebody wanting an opportunity. Again, it's like somebody who's in a disadvantaged here. Were you born in a different realm? Were you born in a really, and I don't just mean impoverished like circumstance, because it could be, it doesn't just have to be about money. You could have just been born at a disadvantage, like maybe no parents, in foster care, really no one instilled good values in you, right? Like poor person's mentality type of energy. Like maybe you were just like those type of disadvantages. I'm getting somebody who had to work their way from the ground up. And this is you wanting an opportunity to be seen, to get through, to make it to the high vibes, the big leagues. Maybe you wanted money, maybe you wanted a better lifestyle, and you didn't have any of that, so you had to work your way. With the Queen of Swords, is like now you're on the other side. But again, it's like you had to fight your way to the top, which is why you're at a Queen of Swords energy. You're very guarded of your own environments. It's like you went from not having anything, wanting something, to working your way to the top. And now you guard everything with your life. You appreciate everything you have because you didn't have this when you grew up. It's just what I'm getting. You didn't have any. You didn't have anything. Damn. I'm sorry, whoever you are. I get it. I've been there, right? But it's like, yeah, you have like, you're scared to lose things. There's this fear of I'm gonna lose it, or I need to cherish it because I don't want to lose it. Okay. There's still some type of mentality there that you kind of have to surrender to, Virgo. It's just, again, you're afraid you're going to lose if you don't protect these things that you've earned, which is fine, you know. But it's saying to let go. You have the Queen of Pentacles. She's very giving. She's very giving, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting ambitious. I'm getting ambitious. I'm getting somebody who goes after what they want with rage, with anger, with... This is masculine energy. You're going after what you want and nobody's going to stop you. This is masculine energy at its finest. Ain't nobody going to get in the way. Look at the power coming out of this Queen of Pentacles, bro. And that's usually a giving, very loving energy. No, I'm getting a powerhouse, yo. This is like if you're a competitor. I don't care who you are, you're competitive in nature because you had to fight your way through your whole life. I'm laughing because I've been there, okay? I'm there, I've been there. I know your struggle, man. I'm here. I understand. Yeah. And what you want is a Ten of Pentacles. This is yours. But the Queen of Swords came on top of it. Like she will stab you, okay? This is hers. But it's like the Ten of Pentacles is a mindset. And you understand that. It's an abundance mindset. You're breaking out of this impoverished mindset, this mindset of lack, that if I let go, if I give, then they're going to take it from me, to there's always enough. There's always more. But again, this is a hard lesson for you because you're coming from a mindset of there's never enough. I have to fight my way to get something. To now giving it to the universe and saying there's enough. There's always enough. There's always enough. This reminds me of the Louise Hayes, her meditations. There's always enough. There's always enough. There's always enough, right? That's what it reminds me of. You need to listen to her meditation. She keeps coming up. Shout out to Louise Hayes. Yeah, I'm getting the World with Six of Cups. It's like there's an abundance. Look at this land. It's a promised land. It's an abundance of the universe giving to you. You're receiving an abundance here of water dropping into your cup. There's enough. Let it go. There's always enough. So if you're somebody that fights and you don't want people taking your stuff, or if you think there's not going to be enough for you, there is. And once you acknowledge that there's always enough for you, or that there's that the universe wants to give you more, then you don't hold on to things so hard, so harshly. Right? It's like with the Four of Pentacles, letting it go. When you let it go, there's more coins that trickle down. There's an opportunity for that to happen, but you just have to believe it. The universe wants to give you things, but it can't because you have this mindset of if I don't get it or find it, I'm going to lose it, or I'm not going to have enough. And I feel like that the universe is trying to show you, no. There's enough for you here. You just have to believe. Surrender and let the divine bring in things to you. Let it bring you things that you wanted, that you can have. There's more. There's more than enough. This is a good lesson for you, Virgo. And this is funny It's always the lessons, the hardest lessons are to be the person that's completely opposite of what you grew up to be. And that's what's so funny about it. Because you understand what I'm saying. You understand. With the Knight of Swords, right? Knight of Swords. Look how defensive this card is. It's ready to fight to the death. To the death. This is you. Put the sword down, man. If you actually look behind you, there's an abundance. There's light right behind you. There's so much ready to be given to you, but you can't receive because you're a little like... But it's like now you put your sword up, right? Like you're opening up that body, and now you can receive. You're going to receive now because you believe there's always enough. And I feel like you're realizing that it's not just about money. It's about other areas of your life. Oh, I need to catch a man or a girl now. I need to have a partner now because I might not get one later down the line. That's lack mentality. Oh, I need to save all my money now. I can't spend because then I won't have any later. That's lack mentality. Yes, save money, but don't think, oh, I can't spend on anything because I won't have any later, right? That's lack mentality. It's a good lesson for you guys. All right, that's all I have for Virgo. What sign are we on? Hey, Cassandrasaurus. We just finished Virgo. We're about to go into, what's the next sign? Libra. Welcome to the chat. I know we haven't gone through your sign yet, Cassandra. I think you're a Pisces, right? Oh, sorry. I did not mean to say that out loud. I apologize. Libra. Hey. All right. Give me a second while I shuffle these cards. It's okay, I don't care. Okay, cool. Sorry, I do apologize. I'm usually gotta be aware that people may want their privacy, so. Whew. You missed it. We had a whirlwind of energy that came in today. It was really good. There was really good readings, but you're catching up to the other ones that are coming in, so you're just in time. For Libra. Oh, dope. I can't wait to see the recording. Yeah, I'll timestamp it. Just give me some time to timestamp it for you. I usually do it within that day, but if it lets me go into the reading. All right, Libra, I'm getting a lot of cups from you. It's always about love with Libra. Love and partnerships. All right. Yeah, I'm getting a 7 of cups. There's 2 cups here for Libra. 2 cups of a pair. It's a good pair. It's a good pair. I don't know if this is you or maybe the way you show up now, like emotional availability. It's like your heart's opening up again, or you've done enough healing so there's enough emotional availability to go around. So if you were closed off before, you kept attracting people that were closed off like you but didn't know why. Because you weren't as available as you could have been, which is why you kept attracting people that weren't the same as you, right? And now it's like you've learned that lesson. You've decided to maybe not date or stay away from certain people because you weren't ready. Then you did your healing. You did the healing, and now it's like the only reason you did the healing too is because I noticed that you guys wanted to attract people who are more emotionally available. In order for you to do that, that means you had to do the healing too. So here you are doing that, and now it's like you opened up your cup, your heart, and now it's like you want to meet somebody who mirrors that. So I feel like somebody's mirroring you here. That's what you want. That's why you did the work. It's like you say you want love, but how can you want love if you're not emotionally available? Or as emotionally available as you could be. The Page of Swords in reverse, I'm getting at the subconscious. This is my subconscious card. Right? But it's in reverse. I love you too, Karen. Thanks for coming back. Can't wait to see the recording. Awesome. Yeah, awareness is good. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, whatever helps, right? Whichever one helps, right? Everyone helps. All right, every sign helps. I'm getting the Page of Swords in reverse, though. I'm getting you guys did the work that you guys resented doing. Like you knew you had to. You had to. I'm feeling stubborn energy here. Hidden energy. This is like it could be addictions. It could be things that you're afraid to show the world. This could be like my secrecy card, right? A very secretive, subconscious, unconscious energy. So I feel like you guys maybe, again, didn't know how emotionally unavailable you were until you dug in deep and realized, oh, okay. Some of you guys were very secretive because you didn't want people to know things about you. You weren't ready to be out there like that. And I feel like you had to go within and really change that, heal that from that. And I feel like it's working in your favor because now you're showing up very open. You see this Knight of Cups is very open, very authentic, very spoken, very direct. You go from not being able to be available to now you know what you want. You figured out what you want. You're willing to communicate that with people. You don't care if people say no to you, if they reject you. You don't care. You're going to show up as you are, authentic and from the heart. With yellow, it talks about solar plexus, and then the blue, it talks about the throat chakra, right? So speaking your beliefs and having the confidence to speak what it is that you want into existence, and making sure people know that that's what your needs and wants are, and not caring what people think. Good for you. It's not even about caring what people think. It's mostly because it's like you know what you want now, you know what you need, and you need to say it. I feel like maybe you've gone through relationships where you didn't state what your needs were and it cost you a lot. It cost you. I think you were afraid to speak up. You were afraid of people weren't going to give you what you wanted, and now it's a non-negotiable. You don't even mess around with people that don't even pay attention to what your needs are, won't adhere to your needs, won't even listen to you. You will not mess around with those type of people. Do you see why it's important to know what your needs are and speak them into existence? Because once you start telling people what your needs are, you weed out the ones that have no real intentions towards being with you, for you, right? Because if somebody understands your needs, they're going to respect them. And if they don't, they're not meant for you. And I feel like you learned that lesson by speaking up. By stating who you are, you weed out the weak. You weed out the ones that are not meant for you. Good for you, Libra. You have the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. That's lucky because I feel like, again, you worked really hard in becoming. A lot of us want certain things from partners, but it's like, are we showing up as the person we want to be with, right? So if you want a man or a woman who is, gender doesn't matter. If you want a partner who is committed, loyal, and honest, how committed, loyal, and honest do you show up in your relationships? How committed, loyal, and honest are you to yourself? Yes, thank you, Lamia. Thank you so much for the love and support. You're the best, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing, loving, and liking the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so how committed are we to ourselves? It shows, right? Because you say you wanted commitment, you wanted loyalty and honesty, right? Well, when you showed up, when you said that's what you wanted, you became that. So here you are showing up and telling people, these are my boundaries, this is what I want, and this is who I am. And you show up that way. Do you see what I'm saying? Why you need to be this? You want a partner that's this, and a third. You have to show up that way, because you're attracting that. You're attracting that. That's why I was saying that. You're attracting exactly a mirror image of who you are. So here you are showing up as that Queen of Cups, right? You're showing up as this, a powerhouse, a foundation, authentic, loving energy, right? And this is what you're attracting, a King of Cups. A mirror image of you. Same thing with your partner, right? Your partner says, I want honesty. I want commitments. I want loyalty. How loyal is your partner? How committed is your partner? How honest is your partner? Do you see what I'm saying? We only attract what we are. That's why people always say that. We attract who we are. And it's like you guys went from being so non-committal, stubborn, afraid to speak up to, man, you're a powerhouse. A powerhouse, Libra. Man, you have changed. And it shows. I want to watch no more videos. Yeah, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Alright, so the Two of Cups, right? Now a mirror image, right? Look at this beautiful energy, this beautiful life of yours, your home. It's just you, it's your life. Who you are on the inside reflects outwardly, and I'm telling you, man, this is your guides recognizing all the hard work that you've done, and they want to congratulate you. Because we all want so many things from people, from our partners, but it's like, are you that? You want someone who's emotionally available, and you say that because you are emotionally available. That's all it is. You can ask for what you want because you are that person. Bam! You became that person. You faced the demons inside of you to figure out what it is that you needed to do to become this person, and you did it. No excuses. So that's why whenever you show up requesting this, that, and a third, right? No excuses. You can request these things, this, that, and a third, because you did the work. So what you want is fair and valid. And that's what you're going to get. Alright, the next sign. We're going to go to the next sign. Any questions, comments, drop them down in the chat. Alright, the next sign. Hi, Karen. How are you doing, Karen? Next sign is Scorpio. 9335. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Hey, Shrek lovers. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you're doing okay. Interesting. Alright, for my Scorpios, I'm getting a Four of Cups energy with the 5. I'm getting, you guys went through some grief. A period of isolation, a period of loneliness, a period of time on your own. With the High Priestess, she's all knowledgeable. But I feel like, again, with the Four of Cups, I'm getting somebody who had to look at things from a higher perspective. I feel like you guys learned a lot by stepping outside of yourself and looking within. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of you guys with the Four of Cups and the High Priestess. It's like you knew that you had to heal. You took some time off to heal. You didn't go out there and do anything. You just stood healing. Because you needed to grow to a certain level of wisdom, and you knew you had to do that, so you sacrificed some time alone from everybody. I'm talking about a very long time. You took some time to yourself to really focus on growing, because you were stuck or feeling stuck, or you were feeling too much pain. You just needed this time to kind of expand and grow on a spiritual level. For some of you guys, it was all about grief. Okay, you guys were going through a process of grief that was so painful, because you have the Four and Five of Cups. You have a Five of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. This is isolation. Blue, depression. Somebody was isolating on purpose because you needed to grieve. That was the most important thing to you at the moment. It almost seems like you left people behind. You I don't want to say abandoned. I feel like you decided to part ways from people. Okay, I'm getting abandoned. Some of you guys abandoned people behind because you needed to be on your own. And you told these people you were going to leave for a while. But I feel like some people took it personal because you needed to go on a hiatus. But you didn't care. You had to do what you had to do. You chose yourself, and you're getting rewarded for it. You're still in this period of isolation. So if you took a break, went back to see your friends or family members, you're back. You're back to finish the remainder of the healing. Because again, every time you heal, there's wisdom that you gain out of this. And it's essential. This wisdom is needed so you can move on to the next stages of your life. You're just shrek lovers, man. Shrek lovers, this is for you, baby. Bam! Bam! I felt that love, baby. I felt that love. I felt that. Sorry, y'all. It caught me off guard. That comment caught me off guard. This is why I be doing it, Shrek. This is why I do it. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, man. Five of Cups. It's like, you know, in order for you guys to get to the next level, you know you have to finish this process. You're almost done, man. Saturn energy is almost through with you. Mercury energy, whatever energy is holding you confined, because when we talk about Saturn energy, that motherfucker comes in and you're restricted. You're confined, and every area is halted in order for you to finish whatever it is you need to finish. That grieving, that pain, that time of solitude, right? It needs to finish. You are literally going to be blocked from every single thing until you finish. And then once you do, all these doors open for you. And that's what I'm getting, man. This healing stage, man, it took you a while. If you had to go hiatus for 6 months to a year or more, this is what I'm talking about. This was a real long period of solitude, hermit mode that you needed to go through. Remember, back in the day, these monks, these alchemists, these hermits, right? They were called hermits. These people would go through years of solitude in a freaking cave, right? Without very little food, very little oxygen, just so they can grow. So they can access certain wisdom that you do not get in the outer realm, right? In 3D. This is wisdom you get through going inside. And you did that shit. And now, it's like, look what's waiting for you, man. Look what's waiting for you in Ace. Look at that. It's a whole fucking life of abundance waiting for you. Finish that grief, man. Finish it. We're almost done. That's why it's being said to you today. And this is a reminder for me too. We're almost done. We're almost done. It took us years, but we're here. We developed a strict practice here, and now look. If you guys thought it's not gonna come in no more, it is. It's just waiting for us to finish these last lessons, or adapt these lessons into practice. And then once we're stable there, once we're done with the grief, once we're done learning, placing in this wisdom into our everyday lives, man, these doors open up, man. Jupiter energy is going to expand. But we also talk about this big coin, right? It's confidence, solar plexus. The confidence, we need to gain confidence in this with this wisdom. When we apply it, we gain the confidence to act accordingly. So with the Seven of Pentacles next, it's like, yeah, man. This next stage is going to be big. But this is why you need to know, you need to practice, right? Put this wisdom that you're learning into practice and solidify it so that the next stage is going to be big. And all these things that you're learning are going to be needed. You need to be strong in these areas so that you can be ready for that next stage, because it's bigger. That next stage that you're going after is bigger. It's going to require a lot more responsibility, a lot more from you. The lessons are bigger, right? The energy's bigger. But the demon, the negative energy is just as big, okay? So I'm telling you, you guys might have thought that this lesson was going too long, too far. It took too long. Trust me, the next lesson is going to be even longer. Good morning, Karen. The next lesson is going to be longer. So just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. You're almost through with it, bro. Good for you, Scorpio. Killing that. You are you are transformation. As far as I'm concerned, you're the Grim Reaper. You're the king, the Reaper of transformation, okay? I love you too, Karen. Good morning. Alright. That was hilarious. Ooh. I don't know which one I'm supposed to take out. Friends. Yes, we are friends. We're all friends here. Dang, I messed up my cards. Alright. It is what it is. Okay. Alright, the next sign is going to be for Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius. Interesting. Sagittarius, we have a lot of energy. A lot of energy. I'm getting, again, it's like, this sounds so cliche or weird to say. I hate talking about some weird stuff like that, but I'm getting like the Hierophant. This is you receiving acknowledgement or receiving God's grace, receiving, like, your guides are acknowledging you, or you're receiving a pat in the back. You're just receiving, I don't know, like accolades from your guides. It's not from your friends, it's from your guides, like people in the other realm. You're receiving a lot of accolades from them because you did a lot of work for the lineage, for your lineage. When I think of guides, I think of your lineage, right? You did a lot of work in the 3D, 4D, 5D that is going to impact your lineage. With the Five of Wands, look, it's like, oh, I'm getting out of all your family lineage, you're leaving like something behind. You're leaving your mark behind. Being celebrated. Yeah, it's like being offered a cup or receiving a cup of love, receiving respect, receiving accolades, receiving goodness from the universe for doing a job well done. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is self-made. You've made this. Like these are things you work towards, but I feel like your guides happily give this to you because this is what it's all about. You came here to experience certain things, and you came here to change your life, to learn, to bring in things for the lineage, and here you are making that happen. You're vibrating to a new world, to a new lifestyle, higher frequency. This is why you're here, and you're doing everything you set out to do as a soul, on a soul level. You've done everything you could. You're gaining wisdom, knowledge. You came here to win. You came here to be, and that's exactly what you're doing. You got a 5 and 5. I didn't realize this. The 5 of Wands with the Hierophant, that's a 5 and a 5. Just wanted to say that. 55. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It's like good things are coming to you. They've been waiting to give you these gifts. You just had to access this portal, and you're accessing a portal. You're accessing are we talking about the 8-8 portal? Is that what we're talking about? Because it's coming. Is it this 8-8 portal? I'm getting a little bit after, like maybe at the end of this year, you're going to receive something that's always meant for you. They were hoping that you would be able to access this or receive this gift in this lifetime, and I think you're going to be able to do that. So if you thought you took too long, trust me, it's right on time. I mean, when else were you going to do it? Next lifetime? Even if you did it 10 years from now, you still would get to experience this new thing, these gifts, whatever. You still get to experience them. All right, that's the Tower. That's 555. That's 15. No, that's 555. I was waiting for another 5. Changes coming in. Positive changes coming in. Because you gravitated to this energy. You did it. You made it here. I'm getting a 3 of Swords with a 2 of Swords. That's usually like sad, heartbreak, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting you finish the heartbreak. You're finishing the heartbreak. You're clearing the heartbreak. You're clearing the 2 of Swords energy. Look how pretty it is in the background. There's clarity. You're clearing all this negative energy, dense energy. If this was karmic energy that you're clearing out, you're doing it this lifetime. You did so much work. You did enough dark clearing that you get to experience things that maybe your ancestors didn't, which is why it's a big deal. You might be the only one in your lineage that did this. Damn. You might be the only one or the first one of your lineage to do this. You just cleared out a lot of negative energy, dark karmic energy, and now you get to experience goodness when you thought you wouldn't. Oh shit, you got a 3 of Swords with a 2 of Swords. That's a 5. Dude, that's a lot of 5s. This changes coming in. Big changes. Big. And when I mean changes, I mean on the inside, right? Because if you change on the inside, things on the outside happen as well. Yeah, look at this Tower. It's like if you were feeling Tower energy this whole time, it was meant to. These Towers kept happening because you needed to change on the inside. So everything on your outside it just started a rumble, a shitstorm on the outside so that you can finally go within and change. That's why nothing was working out in the exterior, because you kept running to the exterior hoping something would change and wouldn't. So it kept hitting you, with towers and towers and towers, hoping that you learned your lesson for once and for all, and you did. You did. Because you're clearing everything out on the inside. Now your outworld life, your world outwardly can reflect your inner world. Right? It's a reflection of your inner world, which you're healing, you're clearing. Damn, that's beautiful, Sagittarius. Good for you. Good for you. You get to experience things your other your lineage has not. You're the first. Damn, that's crazy. You might be the first. You're not going to be the last. I feel like the work that you did, you're going to inspire others to do the same for themselves. You're gonna be the elder one day, and you're gonna look at these youngins, nieces, nephews, children, and you're gonna be the example of what it was to change. I don't think people understand how much change you had to go endure or go through in order for you to become the elder, but you will. People will respect you one day from now. Watch your lineage, your 3D lineage, your physical lineage. They're going to respect you. Because you're going to tell them things. Like, they don't understand how difficult it was for you, because you were not only were you the only one, that means you were alone during this whole process. It was just you on your own. But then others, like, it might have been a lot of trauma that you had to clear. A lot of negative trauma. So, I mean, think about it. If you're the only one to do it, that means the trauma was that severe that people don't want to do it. Not in this lifetime. They could set out to do it this lifetime. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it took you many lifetimes to get here. I wouldn't. It's very dark, heavy, karmic energy. Alright, that was for my Scorpio. The next sign is for my Capricorns. Alright, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, I'm getting tools, building something. Of course, you're a Capricorn, you're a hard worker. All you do is build and work and work and work. You're building something significant. This requires a lot of discipline. This requires a lot of work. This requires a lot of tending to. It requires a lot of elements, a lot of tools. Because you have the 3 of Wands here. You see what's all the things you have to incorporate to build something, to create something with the Wand energy. It's the components that you're adding to yourself. Because you have a King of Cups. Look how strong this person is, the foundation is for this King of Cups. Are you trying to instill it within yourself, or are you trying to build something and it feels like it keeps being torn down? Let me see. Is this a Tower energy? Let me clarify that. Oh. It's Temperance. So, yeah. So this is you. If you're the King of Cups, it's going to require a lot of patience. Divine timing is at play here. Patience. Let things are working out in your favor. When we talk about Temperance, they're working out in your favor. We just have to be patient. If patience is not your strong suit, it will be now. This is a very humbling process for you. Yeah, I'm getting building a boat. building something sturdy that's going to help you when it comes to you being out at sea. So I'm getting like emotions. I'm getting building something that's strong enough to handle your emotions. Are you building your emotional stamina is the question. Yeah. In the arena and the realm of the emotion, are you building enough stamina in these areas of your life? You have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, right? These are very heavy cards. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. It's almost as if a lot of pressure was applied here. A lot of lessons went in for you to be as strong or to build your endurance. Your endurance is built though. Nonetheless, it was built through a lot of hard work. There's a lot of character strength here for you. Character builder, right? I told you building. So I'm getting, yeah, somebody who struggled. Maybe in the emotional realm. It could be the physical, it could be the mental, but you struggled, but you've been building and working hard to build that endurance. The Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? Let me clarify something. Yeah, it took a lot of time, but it's like it's what you want. You hold value. There's value in, there's value in growing. There's value in building your endurance here. You understand why it was important to build that endurance, emotional endurance, physical endurance, because you needed to. It adds character and it makes you valuable. You got the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Look, there's value here. There's importance that takes place. What takes place here is important, right? There's value in that. You come back stronger, you're faster, you're agile, you're well prepared, great technique, great strategy. It's like it's a part of your journey. Sometimes I guess it's easy to forget that because everything's so difficult sometimes. But that's why. So you can get better, you get stronger, so that by the next level comes around, you just know how to fight back, right? You know how to be better, stronger, faster. You're more equipped for the next rounds. The round of life, right? With the Three of Pentacles, yeah. Building that stamina. Capricorn. That's why you do all this hard work, to build stamina. It's not always about the money. It's like you understand that it builds character, it builds emotional character as well. That's what you've needed to get ready for. Damn, what's this next phase about? What's this next stage about, Capricorn? I want to know. Tell me. What are you preparing for? Are you preparing for a fight, a battle? What kind of battle? Spiritual battle? Emotional battle? Physical battle? Which one? All right, that was for my Capricorn. The next sign is for my Aquas. Aquarius. Ooh. All right. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for you guys here? I think I'm going to use the Luna L for you guys. I'm just getting that energy to use the Luna L. Getting cups for Aquarius. That's interesting because Aquariuses, they usually struggle when it comes to the realm of the cup. Interesting. There's something they want me to see in these cups though. There's something about these cups. You get the Four of Cups twice. in both different decks. I used the Lune, the L, but I used the Delusion first. 4 of Cups twice. What are you holding on to? With the 7 of Cups, that's not good, man. That's like a... I don't know. I don't want to say delusion or illusion. I'm getting... It might be an illusion. Something's an illusion here. Something's not... I don't want to say not real, but... It almost seems like something's being presented to you that might not be... might not be a good option. Let's see here. Oh. Give me 1 second. Let me finish drawing the cards. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. This is interesting. This is a really interesting reading to me, guys. Because look, you have the 4 of Pentacles earlier. And I remember I told you I was going to use a different deck. I got the 4 of Pentacles again. When this happens, it means I have to be very careful of the reading. Like really look into the reading. Because there's something here that I might easily miss that needs to be expressed again. Okay, I got the 7 of Cups with the 4 of Cups for Aquariuses, okay? I have no air energy. Everything but air energy for Aquarius. So I know you guys are gonna struggle these next couple of days. I'm getting like an illusion. Do you see these 2 cups? Look at this cup. It looks like it's an illusion, something from the past that's not real. It's not a real timeline. And I'm getting doubles here. With the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, it's like an illusion. You're holding on to an illusion. Damn. Why? Yeah, it's only with the 10 of Wands. It's a pretty wand, but it's like I don't know. Look how pretty this 10 of Wands is. It's like royalty. It's gorgeous. It's everything you could ever want in this wand. It's something you love. It's something you appreciate. It's something that brings value, that you consider valuable. But I don't necessarily know if it is. Or maybe it isn't anymore. Yeah, there's something that you love here, that you appreciate. You look how pretty this 2 of Pentacles is. You look at it, it's shiny. It's something that's this is like a very emotional card to me. I know it's a Pentacle card, but it's a card about vulnerability, gentleness, because it's in the water, right? You love this, whatever this is. But it's like you're holding on to it because it's a 4 of Pentacles. It's something you're holding on to that you love that may not necessarily be... It might be from the past. That's just not even in your frequency anymore. Because look, this 4 of Cups don't even look... It looks like it's different versions of itself in a timeline. Was this from a different timeline that you can't let go of? Do you look for opportunities or things that are just like this other cup? You want it to mirror this one thing that you can't let go of. Because this is the psychic realm. Is this thing that you seek after, is it replicas of what you love? Do you attract what it is that you're still holding on to in the present moment? Do you see what I'm saying here, Aquarius? Yeah. I'm getting somebody who, with the Queen of Cups, right? This is love. This is looking at things from a loving perspective. This is... But she doesn't even look like she's from this frequency. Whoa, I'm getting... Is this somebody from your past? That you look at this way? You look at this person as the Queen of Cups? Gender doesn't matter.
This doesn't even have to be a sexual relationship. It could be somebody that you love. It could have been your best friend, a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, somebody that you loved. And they're not in your life anymore. Or maybe they're gone, or everybody that you hold this person in such high regards or high esteem that you look for this person in other people. Which is why I'm getting like time here. I'm getting like 4D, 5D. This has to do with time. Duplicates. I'm getting duplicates. 2 pentacles are different, but they're kind of similar. But it's because you're still holding on to the blueprints. Because you love this person. This person makes you feel this way. You love this person. You're still attached to them or in love with them. They're a part of your DNA. They're who you are. They're a part of you. And you've always carried them in your heart, and you still can't let them go. So every time you attract new people, when it comes to the realm of love, they're just like this person. Or you want them to be like this person. But at what cost? It's like it's in the past now. It's a 10 of Wands. It's still burdensome, but it's the thing you love the most. It's a burdensome, outdated belief of them. Because it's costing you your present moments. This love that you have for them is an illusion, though, because it's keeping you from experiencing now and what's really out there for you now. The level of love that you can receive now, it's stopping you from receiving that level of love now, because you're still holding on to the outdated level of love that you were receiving from this one person. Do you see what I'm saying? This person's level of love is nowhere near what you could be receiving now. But you're not even open to receiving another level of love and abundance. Because you think this was the best thing. But it's not. That was, don't get me wrong, it was love. It was the love. The love of your life. I'm getting love beyond timelines, okay? But I feel like maybe it's an illusion. You hold on to this because it's a thing you love so much, but it's like, what about the love you could have now? Can you learn to let go with the 4 and 4? Can you learn to let go of this 4 of Pentacles, the thing that you love the most, to be open to receive something better? Something more aligned to the level of love that you have now. That you hold in your heart now. Can you? With the Emperor, look. Can you surrender and be open to love now? Because you've grown, you've changed. This person probably changed. You don't know. You haven't seen this person, or maybe you have. You still see them somewhere in your heart. I don't know. You may see them on social media. You may still be obsessed with them, right? Or you may not know anything about them, but you're still obsessed with that idea of love. And there's so much more waiting for you on the other side. As soon as you let this version of love go, you're going to be ready, surrender, and be open to receive a better version of love. Whenever you're ready, Aquarius. Beautiful. I think that's it. Is there anything else that you need me to say here? Aquarius, guides. Is there anything else you need me to say, guides? Anything else you need me to say? 7 of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting a sword of truth, but it's an unclear sword. It's still unclear. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's unclear. See? Unclear. You can't see anything. It's lack of clarity, but it's like you want to see. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. There's more in life to have and experience. Yo, the 2 of Swords. Come on, man. Open your eyes, man. Let go. Let go. I'm telling you, you're going to thank yourself when you do. because there's so much goodness coming into you, but it can't if you can't let this person go. Family member, best friend, sister, mother, father, whoever they are, let them go. You deserve more. You're ready for more. All right, that was for my Aquarius. All right, the next sign is Pisces. All right, Pisces. Pisces, the last reading, Yay, we made it. I don't know how I go this long. I get tired, y'all. I get tired. I'm building my stamina for just to read for you guys. Whew. I'm going from a dark day to clarity and happiness. Interesting. One more card. I'm going to draw one more card. Oh, that's the second time this happens. Come on. Come on. Nah, come out. The Hangman. Okay, so I usually pay attention to the tools, right? Because the tools tells us a lot about what the message is, but I'm not getting the tools. I'm actually going from a dark, cloudy day, going from a really dark, cloudy day, very long time, to sunny, clear day. An oasis, a paradise. You see the difference between these two environments? One is cloudy, one is dark. There's no sunlight, there's no clarity, it's really sad, it's really gloomy, to bam! Look at all this gorgeous energy, all these colors. You're like so focused on the present moment, it's scary. You know when you're really in the present moment? You know when you're really in the present moment and you can sense it and you start getting scared because it's too real? Everything smells better, your senses are heightened, it's awesome. And scary at the same time. You got the Hierophant next. It's like you're receiving this. This is a blessing you're receiving. You're receiving clarity. You're receiving goodness. Your day looks better. Your day feels better. You went from gloomy to you're going to be happy again. Happiness. Good days ahead. Sunny days ahead. With the Hierophant, wanting that. I'm also getting praying for that. You wanted this, you prayed for it, you wished for it, but all you kept feeling was sadness. And now it's like you get to have good days ahead of you. Yeah. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Source or divine. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you wish this every day in the darkness. Because I'm getting the Hangman and the last card and then the Moon after. You wanted this so bad. You wanted happiness, you wanted clarity, you wanted peace of mind, you wanted to see. You wanted to let go, you wanted to be happy again. And it's like, that's why. Look how much wish. This is a desire. You wished it every single day. You literally wanted this to happen for you. And you wished and wished and wished and it never happened. And now it's like it's happening. This might have been a very old desire of yours that you might have just given up on for a while because you didn't see results. Wow. I smell goodness right now. I smell scented candle. I smell like cinnamon. Is this happening in the holidays for you guys? I'm smelling sweetness. I'm smelling goodness. I'm smelling like really good feelings. Some of you guys really gave up, or I kept asking myself right now, as I'm sharing this information with you guys, me as the reader, if I'm saying the right information to you. And then the smell came in. That was like clarification is yes. Yeah, man, look at this desire. It's all you've ever fucking wanted, man. I'm getting somebody who's angry because they're so fucking miserable for a while and all they wanted was to heal. And it's like you're here, you're coming here, you can smell it, you can sense it, you're almost there. With the Three of Wands, yeah, it's like trying to make it out alive. If you're feeling like you were in hell, you're trying to make it out alive. With the Three of Wands, yeah, it's coming victorious. 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 2 and 3 of Wands, that's the 5 of Wands. Overcoming conflict, yeah. Overcoming conflict, y'all. Good for you, Pisces. Well, everybody knows you guys are the luckiest sign. Interesting. Interesting. I get the 4 of the 3 and the 2 is a 5. Now you got the 4 and the King of Pentacles. That's a 5. 5 and 5. Yeah, some of you guys were in hell. Miserable, in pain. Just nothing but fire. I'm getting a lot of anxiety. You guys were feeling left out, abandoned by God. Some of you guys were feeling just sad, angry. I'm getting a lot of you guys are angry, resentful, and here you are. But goodness is coming. Your wish is coming. You'll be happy again, I promise. You'll be happy again. It just took too long. That's why you're pissed, because it took too long. Look. This is the wish. It's like, I deserve to be happy. Like, I can see you guys yelling at God in the dark of night with the moon, illumination. What is it, the thing you want the most? Is I deserve to be happy. Is what I'm getting from you guys. Anger, like, I deserve this more than anybody type of energy. And then I feel you bursting out of anger and then crying after. Because you mean it. You deserve to be happy over everybody. Not everybody else, but just you do deserve it. So you're kind of angry that it didn't happen faster. But everything at its timing, man. Once you get it, it won't even matter. Once you get it, you'll get it. You'll be happy. And I sense that actually happening for you guys. I feel like maybe towards the holidays, you're going to feel it more than ever. Even if you were to be alone on the holidays, it wouldn't matter because you'd be happy. You'd be at peace. You'd feel stable. You'd feel gratitude. Because your heart will feel free of pain. Free of burden, free of pain. Yeah, it's just this tower, man. It's like you got the 8 of Wands with the tower. Look. Look how powerful that energy is. If you've been experiencing towers after tower after tower, it's like, look at the it's just a lot. You've experienced a lot. A lot. But you've been watched. You've been guided this whole time. They know. They know you deserve this happiness. With the 8 of Wands coming out, yeah. It's a lot of energy. A lot of fast-moving energy. You're good. You're clearing out the heart. You see how this is always a heart card for me? Hearts. The matters of the heart. Because look, there's so many things being cleared out. Clearing out, clearing out, clearing out the pain so that you can be happy again. You got this. You got this. Don't give up. Don't run back. You know there's nothing back there for you. Nothing. Even if you stray, come back. Come back. There's nothing out there for you. You try to go back. Look. Don't go back. out of fear that it's never going to happen for you. It will. It will happen for you. You just have to keep grieving, keep grieving, keep grieving, keep grieving. Keep grieving. Just do it. Don't go back, because if you do, I'm telling you that you know there's nothing there for you. It's dead. It's a dead oasis. There's no oasis. It's all dead there. You've been there. You're not happy there. Keep grieving. You're almost done. You'll be happy again. You will. Anything else? Yeah, you're being watched. Your guides are watching you. They know you deserve this more than anything. They know you deserve it more than anything. They know. They know. They want you to know that they know. Damn. Okay, that was all I have for my Pisces. I think I am going to end it there. 140, 21. All right. Yep, that was for my all signs forecast. If you guys have any questions, comments, you can drop them down now. We can do a little bit of playtime. Let me know. If not, awesome. You're welcome, Cassandra Soros. Hopefully you guys heard something that was worth hearing, you know? Alright. Hopefully you guys are doing good today, tonight. Oh, it's already 10. Damn, it's already 10. It goes by so fast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the session that we had today. Hopefully you guys are doing okay today. And hopefully we all grow and ascend together. Hope we can all heal together. I think I'm going to call it. It's long day, so I'll see you guys. If not tomorrow, I'll see you guys Wednesday, okay? Take care.